Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our YouTube back again. After CJ Martha Koome had made a meeting in State House with President William Samoei Ruto, after the head of state had warned the judiciary about the corruption, then we are finding that there is regrets coming from Martha Koome. And according to the news you are now receiving is that Martha Koome is now opening another new war and demanding Kenya Kwanza administration to obey the arms of the judiciary. She is coming out and saying that some of the government arms are not totally obeying the judiciary. This only comes a day after we saw the judiciary or the Supreme Court issued a thorough warning on the housing bill, as the president also returned back and said that nothing will stop them to do this agenda. And according to CJ Martha Koome, she is coming out and saying that now Kenya Kwanza administration move is somehow illegal, and she is calling the head of state to advise some of his government. Indirectly, she is attacking President Ruto and regretting on working with the current president in our Republic of Kenya. Now, today's analysis, we want to find some of the reason behind this case, why Koome is now regretting to this move. Before I do that, I want to appreciate you so much for the support that you always offer to this channel. And if it was not a support, then this channel could have not grown or could have not reached where it is as of now. Thank you very much, and we are still carrying on with more updates happening across the country and also across the world. Now, in any case, you listen to Martha Koome, you will realize that the lady is somehow tensing and now feeling the pinch. The government is issuing a threat. She is speaking this way as we are seeing the housing bill is now being recommended in the parliament, which the head of state is waiting with zeal and zest and hoping that it is going to be passed, whether Kenyans like it or not, whether the judiciary support it or not.
And work with other arms of government in the spirit of interdependence, reciprocation. However, the other arms of government must also respect the independence of the judiciary. There shall be more interaction between the judiciary and other arms of government to communicate the needs of the judiciary without interfering with the independence of the judiciary in the spirit of cooperative dialogue.
I believe you've listened to whatever Martha Koome is saying. According to my first observation, I'm seeing there is disagreement between the judiciary and the executive. The executive is being run by the president. A few days ago, we had the president issuing a threat to the judiciary about corruption, and we came to realize that there is something which is not rhyming up between the two leaders in the country. So today's analysis, we want to find some of the problem affecting the judiciary, and again we want to find why do you think Martha Koome is coming out and somehow regretting, and she is issuing a threat to the president indirect. Number one, first observation I'm seeing is that this case or this issue is raising political tension a day when we had, a few days ago, when we had the Kenya Kwanza regime coming out and saying that they want Chifafula Chibukati to the CJ at the Supreme Court. I think I did that analysis, and also some of the comments were vigorous, and they were saying this might be not true in the Republic of Kenya. But our main concern is that why do you think Martha Koome and the president are not in good terms? That is what we want to describe and come out with some of the issues on this matter. Before I do that, I want to appreciate you so much and continue supporting this channel. To the new subscribers, I also want to appreciate you because you are doing a great job. If it was not your support, then this channel could have not reached where it is as at now. And if this might be your first time watching me at Zion Kenya TV YouTube channel, I also request you just take a 1 second and click that subscriptions button and subscribe to our channel. After you subscribe, watch the videos, like, share, and give us your opinion. Thank you very much, and let's proceed. There is total embarrassment rising up in the judiciary and the executive, and if it is so, we are seeing another meeting coming out, and soon we will see the president calling the CJ Martha Koome, because there is also abusing of constitution. Abusing of constitutions comes, ladies and gentlemen, here when CJ or the Supreme Court had cancelled the judiciary, had stopped the housing bill. The president himself came out and issued a threat to the MPs to implement it, whether Kenyans like it or not. As I am speaking, this is in the motion in the parliament, and recently we saw the MPs also clash. Kina Wamuchamba and the Azimio opposition MPs issued a warning that there is dictatorship rising up in the country. And whatever to be done at this point is to find a resolution on how to solve the economy. That's the first thing the head of state should consider. And again, peace in the country. When there is peace in the country, then we are saying our country is eligible enough to develop, is eligible enough for investors to come and invest to create job opportunities to vulnerable youths who are seeking jobs. It depends, it does not depend the background they are coming from or the different constituencies they are coming from. Our main aim is to make our country to be a better future of tomorrow. So when you see the judiciary is clashing with the head of state, it means that they are still not in good agreement. And lastly, according to what I can say, is that we recall a few months ago the head of state were having a meeting with the CJ Martha Koome, and people spoke and different political observations were put across. In fact, the opposition, that is the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, called on and said that CJ meeting with President Ruto is somehow state capture, and they condemned it vividly. So these are the questions we ought to ask ourselves. What was the main agenda on this meeting? And why do you think CJ Martha Koome is coming out again to clash and saying that some of the government arms are not obeying the judiciary arms? So these are the challenges Supreme Court is now finding, is now passing through. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what is going on in our country, Kenya, but I can say my first advice is that President Ruto should sit down with the judiciary and government official, and I said it even in the 2 months ago videos about sitting down with the current opposition and the judiciary. I mean all the leaders in the country, to ensure that things are sorted out. But if they will carry on this way, the parliament will not be in good term with the president, the judiciary will not be in good term forever, even the MCS, even the governors, as you saw whatever took place yesterday, that Anne Waiguru came out and asked the president about the county government funds, and I think I also did that analysis. So these are the challenges affecting our country, but the head of state seems to take things normal, that there is nothing wrong to under his administration. But whatever CJ Koome is coming and saying is raising a lot of political tension and question to be sorted out. This marks the end of our analysis. Ladies and gentlemen, drop your opinion on this move. Bye bye, as you hope to meet on another political discussion.